Hi, my name is Arnold. I've been working in the VC, the venture capital space for the last 12 years. I'm currently working with an impact fund focused on agriculture, actually, but in the aquaculture space. It's a pleasure to be here. Happy to support the Kenya AI Challenge. I think on a personal level, I work with AI. It fascinates me. I build products on it for my own personal use at work and at home. But basically, it's nice to see what the tech is being used for in practical situations, specifically in agriculture. I think, to be frank, we've listened to quite a number of pitches. I think there were about 20 that I assessed on my side, together with the other investors. What I'd say is, I think we underestimate how powerful compelling pitching is. So you could clearly tell that there were founders who really knew their product and really could pitch it well. And then there are others, unfortunately, who maybe weren't as prepared or weren't as confident. I think we underrate how important being able to communicate your idea is. Building the product is one skill, communication is the other. I think that would make a huge difference as a key takeaway for everyone who participated. I think the biggest difference between a good idea compared to one that's investable is, one, does the team understand how they'll make money, specifically where revenue will come from? Have they thought through who will pay the subscription or the cost for their service? Have they thought through how many customers exist? Like, have they actually understood the market size? And obviously, it's great to see these ideas. At the moment, they're proof of concept. So what will make it investable is them going to the market, actually testing, getting a few customers on the product, getting feedback from customers that helps improve the product. That type of pilot data, if I could call it, would make an investable idea more interesting for an investor. Yeah, I think being able to be in real life to understand the problem deeply makes a big difference, because then you're not relying on desktop research to try and come up with an idea. So there were some founders that truly understand the pain points of their customer. And I think that would make the product or the solution stand out. And then secondly, I think what I said around pitching and being able to confidently articulate the problem, the solution, and exactly why they're the right people to do it. Yeah. To the teams, I think just to everyone, regardless of whether they win or not, I think you've put in a lot of work. I want to encourage you, because Rome isn't built in a day. Today, you're learning how to pitch, or you're pitching an idea. The next time, you're doing it in front of investors. And we are investors, so you've actually done quite a lot today. I'd encourage you to keep pushing the product forward. Don't just stop, regardless of the results. It was very clear that some teams were more prepared than others, and that shouldn't mean that you should stop today. It only means that there's something interesting, compelling that has driven you to focus on that idea. Don't just stop today, keep building on it. The quicker you can get your product to customers to get actual feedback, the closer you are to raising capital. So I'd encourage everyone, regardless of whether you win or not, keep going. I think the other second thing, I'd say more generally, what stood out for me, I know you asked that earlier, but maybe one more general point. Like, we think we know AI until you see teams come together to actually use the technologies to develop real-world solutions. It was quite interesting to see how some of these platforms could be used to solve real problems. I think agriculture is one of those sectors where there's a lot of tech that's been thrown at it. But I still think that what really makes a difference is there, like, beyond the tech, are there people on the ground who can actually implement that tech? So I think it's fantastic to see these platforms being used. I look forward to seeing actual customer data, because I think that will really make a difference. Yeah, I didn't know about graph and all that tech. I'm non-technical. It was super interesting to see.